Chapter 39 Fire. With the sun starting to set over a calm Mediterranean sea, Graham blew his ballast tanks and started to rise from his submerged depth. With the submarine's buoyancy changed, only a streak of white foam cutting the surface betrayed what lay beneath. As more air replaced ballast water, it was not long before the rest of his conning tower appeared, turning the white streak into a turbulent mass that hinted at the as yet hidden bulk that still lay beneath. Knowing how close he was to some fresh air, Bouncer was positively bouncing to get outside. "Can I go out now, Graham?" Yes, of course, but be careful," replied Graham via the sub's Tano system. "We'll flush the systems, recharge the batteries, and submerge again in about 4 hours. We don't want to be too easy to spot, there is a war on." As Bouncer climbed the ladder inside the conning tower, he nonchalantly agreed to the request for care. To be honest, there really wasn't much of a state he could get himself into. "She has broken the surface, sir," stated the junior officer on U-572. Captain Hersacker mused over the update as he gazed through the periscope. They were still a long way off. The torpedoes would make a mess if they hit, but at this distance a firing solution would be entirely reliant on the quarry maintaining course. He preferred to narrow the gap before releasing his G7E torpedoes. From this point they were on the hunt. "Proceed at periscope depth, preheat 2 torpedoes." "Aye, Captain," replied the XO before passing the orders on to the respective departments. "Maintain heading, we're coming in on an intersection course, but they appear to have surfaced to recharge their batteries, so we may yet be lucky." Completely oblivious to the rapidly approaching German U-boat, Graham and Bouncer carried on with their day, both feeling reasonably safe out at sea. "What do you think home will be like, Graham?" asked Bouncer. "Do you mean the farm or the UK?" replied Graham. "Both, I suppose." "Well, I'd bet the farm is just the same as ever, some sheep, cows, dogs, and chickens," said Graham, remembering just how wonderful life on the farm really was. "But I think the UK as a whole will be quite different. I seem to remember that the roads were just gravel and most people traveled by train, bike, or foot. Cars were for doctors and judges." Bouncer smiled as he thought of all those lovely roads to themselves. "Excellent, I can't wait, Graham." "No, nor me," replied Graham. With less than 6,000 meters between the U-572 and the target, Captain Hersacker set the solution on both torpedo tubes. "On my mark, fire." Once preheated, the G7E torpedo had a 7,500-meter range, so were almost guaranteed a hit. The only thing to prevent this outcome would be a sharp captain and some fast moves. 3, 2, 1, fire! 6,000 meters away, Graham's nanotech bristled like the hairs in the back of your hand seconds before a well-written movie jump scare. "Bouncer, quick, get back in and close the hatch." "What's happening?" shouted Bouncer as he almost fell down the conning tower ladder. "Don't panic, but I think we've been fired on,"